playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
fielded on the back line of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Who? Check this shit.
On first down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play.
I ain't getting nothing to this team neither. I ain't changed my shit. I don't know what these boys looking like. Cowboys was open. And that's what I told them I'd take. That's what made me get in the league. It was like these teams are open. There were like 4 teams for the Cowboys. So I like shit. I'll practice for the Cowboys. But then I got in there and seen they fucking record versus these niggas record. Like shit, I got a chance to make the playoffs with these niggas.
12 yards there on a first down.
First down, Seattle.
Cam down here whooping Wojo ass. Letting this nigga know.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Throw that bitch, nigga. I was winning by 2 touchdowns. Wojo, I had a lead game.
Mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the
hey Cam, I think my player nigga like an 89. He might be. I might be able to upgrade him to a 90. I might just not have the money, but it's one of them. I got some badges. I be trying to play in the fucking wreck sometime, but that shit don't ever fill up. Oh, nigga, man, it'd be a million people. Dog,
and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him.
Man, I'm ready to play, nigga. I'm tired of playing a computer game, so I'm building my shit up.
That's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
Eagles 7.
Damn it.
Seahawks nothing.
Yeah, good job, nigga. Good job.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I'm in this little Eagle.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And
he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
In the man
here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson.
God, this niggas just keep blitzing me.
3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. From the gun, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
No, I can't even
Picked
see.
off at the 36.
Man, this is blitzing me every play. I can't see.
The 33-yard line. What a start
That's the first
defensively.
thing I seen. You can have a strong blitz on this bitch for real.
And then you get the interception. Just
No,
perfect.
that's why
How
he
about the
9-1.
discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield.
And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. Still
Yeah,
for
that's only Walker
2 receiving
has 10.
touchdowns for him.
Yeah,
How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their
Oh, yeah,
game
we
plan.
slow
Whatever
shit
they
down.
came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy
I
to
hate
him.
playing this snow on here,
You make
dog.
sure you have more
I
people in
can't
his
see.
general area wherever he lines up to at least try
And
to
this nigga got
discourage
on
them
white.
from throwing the ball to him.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, I'm in somebody else's league just to have something to do.
Coming to the
Just to
line
read
to
on
begin their
Facebook.
next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been
I
a
can't
miserable
see.
start for them offensively, obviously. 2
I
drives,
really
2
can't
interceptions.
fucking see
This
this
is where you
shit,
have to know
dog.
your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to?
It really
Maybe you
hurts
have to
if
be
you
stern
keep
with
blitzing me and I
whatever's
can't
gonna
see.
take
So
you
it's
to
like
the
I'm trying to be
It has to be
patient.
done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground.
Yeah, that shit is, but you know, I never mastered that shit
Unfortunately,
anyway.
though, not a lot going on that first play.
It helps you on certain shit. Like, this should be a touchdown, dog. Pick.
And
This
Wilson's
nigga's
going to be
blitzing
intercepted
every
a
play.
3rd time. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions.
And my stupid ass, I can stop that shit, but I don't wait till damn near too late. So I'm gonna see what happens. Because I know one thing. This is how good I am, though, for real. I'm gonna score on him if he keep blitzing me. Then he thinks he's gonna keep doing that dummy shit over the top. So I'm gonna pick that bitch, and then I need to score. Then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens from there. Keep blitzing me, bitch. I got time today.
Next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Keep blitzing me, bitch.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick-6. That's complete into the
Tell you,
hands
ho,
of
keep
Carson.
blitzing me,
And up
bitch.
to
I'll
the
do that all the way up
35
there and
before
look
they're able
the
to
ass.
knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive
Talking
out
to
by a few
Wojo and
inches.
Cam, and I
It'll be
ain't
first
been
down.
setting my shit up. Keep blitzing me, bitch. Listen again, huh? Listen.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the
Listen
tight
again,
end.
huh, bitch?
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Come on,
Wilson,
bitch.
and he fires one incomplete.
See, now when you blitzing nigga, every time now nigga have you discombobulated.
Elsewhere and find an open target. The coverage was too good.
Oh, you
That
time
one
him
falls
off. That's
incomplete.
cool, bro.
On 3rd down.
Wow.
And that is
Cam,
intercepted
look at this play. See if you see this play right here. Yeah, I see why he 9-1. He's a YouTuber for real. Did you see that nigga crash my whole fucking line?
Smiles, he's still all smile.
Dog, that nigga blitzing not. he did something, knocked everybody on my team down and came through that bitch. I haven't seen that yet. No, but he's not the only nigga that came in there. Like, they whole D-line dominated my O-line, like every player.
25-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards for him there.
That was a bull rush from hell.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes.
Man, that nigga, my whole line collapsed.
The Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point through the snowflakes, something good. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Man, I'd rather be playing Wojo for real.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Tight end right. Tight end right. 3 down. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
You saw this shit.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Seahawks.
On first down, it's Carson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I got to put some points up, huh, Wojo? Some respect on my name.
Last 2 plays.
Seattle.
I don't know if I'm playing with a better team for real. This my first game playing this shit. I told you I just got in this league off of Facebook. Yeah, but this nigga 9-1 and he done made trades. He got Sammy Watkins over there. No, we all dropped that. We all quit that league. No, we all quit that league. Yeah, look, we just looking for something to do. But that shit was lame. We all quit that bitch. And ain't nobody in this league with me, because like I said, I just seen this on Facebook and just got in this shit because I had something to do.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly.
You need people to get the system.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to
go to our Walmart, they tell you that they ain't selling them bitches. You got to go through online. They got only thing they got in that bitch for the 5-inch controller, and they got them headphones in there now.
Second half, there's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace?
Yeah,
we'll see
Sony's flood the market. Sony's trying to flood the market with them bitches. So they trying to get all them scalpers to get stuck with them bitches.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him.
The defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown. Standing alone with a new NFL record, 32nd touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead. I tell you, when Carson Wentz can really step into one and get that 6'5" frame behind it, he can really launch it.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember this.
Dog.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
He's playing with that lineman. See, that's why when you play these niggas, you get. He's coming in with that nigga every time.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD.
I'm ready to get out this game. I don't want to quit this bitch, dog. I'm ready to get out this game. Shit, fuck.
Where do you go from here?
What was it? He went to bed.
Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second.
No, I ain't gonna quit no way. I mean, the nigga 9-1. I thought nigga be a dog at this bitch, but I'm just ready to get out there and put the 2 o'clock on, though.
Shaking your head, walking with your head down. Guess what? They're not going to rally at
Put the
all.
2 o'clock.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Ball comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Carson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
You would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Going deep here for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to roll. Elliott on extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
That's the score. Eagles 48, Seahawks 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
Get off the field. Like 14, buddy. Check. Crunch.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Past the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jameis Olawale, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Wentz now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Let's go, defense.
Wentz again here on second and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Fielded in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think...
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Quez Watkins, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. final shot before half for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working.
That's caught at the 25.
Oh, this nigga keep doing the same fucking play over the top.
Quez Watkins, 75 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw.
You can tell he got something out just by that. Whatever blitz he got going, he does that bit. And that shit makes you play uncomfortable. Especially when he didn't get me off the rip like that. I wasn't expecting that shit. So like, this nigga should be open.
Is almost a win for you because
Should
it
be
wasn't
open, but
intercepted.
these niggas
I
won't
think
give
the
me no
receivers now, when
time.
they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
I got time there.
The throw complete to Dorsett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
You can tell he's good at his establish coverage, so he can do that now because he got me playing uncomfortable. Blitz me, don't blitz me.
I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run again with Carson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 9 yards, not quite enough. They'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings it up. 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Carson.
Oh.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 yards and a Seattle
Yeah, he
first
was playing
down.
remote play
Good
shit.
gain by Chris Carson, picks up a first down, and you just have to love
This is
his
crazy.
running
He
style.
didn't have to play in 2
Talk about a
games. He played
straight-ahead
early
guy,
today.
no nonsense type of a runner. He's averaged 82 yards a game over the last 2 seasons and had 1,230 yards on the ground in 2019.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Play action. Now Wilson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Duke Riley leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Going for Metcalf on the... This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
On 1st down, Wentz. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now, Wentz again. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, no passes completed. It's been an easy day for him.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
We'll go.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Wentz to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
My niggas ain't picking none of them bitches.
Incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but now it's 3rd and goal.
You can tell they
I
wanted to
can't
get
pick
that
this
ball
bitch for
downfield. They
shit,
had nothing
dog.
working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running
I
back.
told you I ain't did
That
nothing
one
to the
is
team. I just
incomplete.
let them send in our plays. I ain't with this team at all.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
A 24.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them.
Yep.
It feels a whole lot better running off the field. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
They don't need him for that,
That's not
nigga.
what they got, though. They got a setback and they have a long
Because he's
field to
old,
cover.
nigga.
They
He's just a
want to
possession
drive the points
catch,
on the board.
nigga. That's all you need him for. Run them short routes.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Riley on the tackle.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and 10.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
21.
Let's go! Watch tight end. Yeah! Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Throwing on second down. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And some room to roam now. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. Philip Dorsett by himself. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 79 yards. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high
Whoa,
school
Joe.
coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes
that
you
score a
lose,
little bit
and
more
sometimes you
respectable?
wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under
That
that.
nigga
If
look
they were
like he's
gonna
gonna
have a
put up
chance,
100 on
it
me
was
for
evident
real.
pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold.
Like, this nigga just be sneaky every play. Seem like this nigga got them one-play beaters for real. And when a nigga's 9-1, that's always up in there. Everything is one-play beaters.
This one was over a while ago as they just
I did cover 4, playing back, all types of shit. But I don't know what my roster is. It seems like I'm just outmatched with speed, but damn, I got Jamal Adams back there somewhere. Fuck. And Griffin.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into
I
the
hate
game,
the
teams
snow.
are looking
I
for a
really wish
spark
I
from
could
their
tell you
special
still to
teams.
beat me, but I
That's
could
not what
play
they
dirty
got,
snow
though. They
shit
got a
fucked with me
setback, and they have
bad.
a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that
think he
last
playing
drive
coverage,
that
nigga.
culminated in touchdown,
You
I
do
think they
that
carried
what you
that
have, nigga.
confidence
See what
into
you
this
doing.
one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now.
Philip Dorsett by himself. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
I mean, I see what he's doing now. I was talking to y'all, and the nigga hit me with the blitzes every time, and I'm like realizing, so now I'm playing catch up and all that funny shit.
Well, I do have one word for that.
He still got me though, but it wouldn't look like this.
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running in.
And this
I
is
just doing, these niggas coming. This is crazy.
Quez Watkins, 48 yards. And the Eagles are pouring it on. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well. And if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense
trying to put that true clock on. This shit's working.
And he's only going to make it to the
It's
13-yard line
man.
and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Switches to
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
We'll see if it's that easy here. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
At the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the play.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First down, Seattle.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
less say on the coverage.
Now it's Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.